Okay. What do I think about the Kyle Rittenhouse trial coming up again, and the Ilhan Omar controversy? Well, let's put first things first. Hate, bruise, hate. You cannot, it's like oil and water. You can't mix the two. You put them in the same jar, oil and water. Hate and the I care about the clean water. The hate is the oil, and the water is the water that people need, the needs of humanity. You put those, okay, you two, you put two and two together, you're messed up. Okay, what if Kyle Rittenhouse has 5% indigenous Native American? He didn't know it. What if he had, and the family didn't know it, they didn't do any DNA tests. What if they had 5% Jewish ancestry and they didn't know it? Okay, what if, I mean, he probably would look more white than the Asiatic features. What if Kyle Rittenhouse had the unusual situation of white past people in his family background? The family didn't know about it, so he is partly non, not considered 100% white, maybe partly considered Semitic, whatever you want to call it. Okay. There's a congresswoman named Tulsi Gabbard. She picked up and left the Democratic Party. You can look that up. Okay. So, why did she leave the Democratic Party? She knew there was drama going on. Really horrifying drama. Um, Kyle Rittenhouse is a human being. I've seen some of his videos here and there. And he was a teenager at the time of the problem. This is not super far away from the Mississippi River, this event. The people who named the Mississippi were of indigenous Native American ancestry, 23andMe results, quote unquote. That's a very obvious fact. You can look up the languages of the Native Americans in the pocketed groups. But you have to do the research. I can't do it for you. You have to decide, I want to look this up and figure out what this is. Okay, so when Ilhan Omar came to the United States, was her goal of actually coming for freedom for the Somalian people, or was her goal in destroying a different nation? Is that why she's a politician? I mean, like, literally, think about it. Her goal is to cut off the travel behavior, travel beliefs of certain people groups in and around the Mississippi River, north of the Mississippi River. That's where she's centered at, is north of the Mississippi River. If her goal is to stop people from traveling and peacefully traveling to and from a specific nation, I shouldn't even have to say what it is. You already know what it is. What nation does she have trouble with? It's because of a religious intention to fill her heart with hate. Okay, it's not the headscarf stuff. It's not the Ancestry 23andMe result and the face features. That's not the problem. It's the heart that's filled with hate. Did Kyle Rittenhouse have hate in his heart when he got into trouble? He thought he was defending somebody else. It sounds like that's what it was. He was trying to defend somebody else. Now with Ilhan Omar, is she trying to defend the people traveling to and from a different country other than her own? What's the deal with some of these drama queens? I don't understand. I'm like looking at it and I said, olive trees are not found north of the Mississippi River. Okay. Camels are not found north of the Mississippi River, like as an indigenous theme. So I'm sitting here like, where is all this drama coming from? What's the point? Are you going to shoot all the eagles out of the sky just to prove that man can do better than what the creator can do? I don't know where some of these people are coming from, personally. They sound like a broken record, a CD before they had all the technology through the computer chips, a CD that's got scratches in it, you know. I must be getting older, but the CDs with the scratches in it can teach people a lot. Before everything was stored in a tiny, tiny little thing, people were smarter back then. about what scratches mean. Okay. When you have to replay what someone says over and over and over again until you can finally figure out what hate is. I'm like, the people that had records, they could figure out what hate is. Why can't we figure it out? Okay. It's like this attitude towards someone else is so obvious. You know it, I know it, everyone knows it, especially the people that monitor the records and where they're coming and going with identity at the voting booth. So I can't fix this planet. I can't fix this earth. Like, we can monitor the water quality at a local level. No one can speak on behalf of anything unless they have clean water. So, there's some things you need to think about. Okay. Have a good day.